right, welcome back, everyone. This week's recipe of the week is being brought to you by Wide Open Food Company, the makers of Anything Sauces. You can check them out at anythingsauces.com. And you know, Rochelle said that was a hummingbird. Is that a hummingbird?
Yep, everybody thinks he's a Nashville hot chicken.
I thought it was a yellow canary.
Little red hot chicken.
Yeah, a little red hot chicken.
He gets very offended when people call him a chicken because we're actually coming up with a hot chicken sauce. So everybody's really going to think he's a hot chicken. It's going to be terrible.
Well, I sure didn't know it was a hummingbird.
Yeah, hummingbird, long beak.
Speaking of birds.
Yeah, his favorite nectar is the sweet cake. But guess what? We got it on Quackers.
That's what I said. Speaking of birds.
Actual duck breasts.
Oh, man.
This is ones that y'all got.
Yeah.
Helen handed off, and I said, oh, we got just the thing for that, folks. Check out this amazing roasted duck with sweet kick. You got these little duck breasts, beautifully marinated, and then just a little extra on the top to finish them off. And then you got some beautiful stuffing that we made. You can make that stuffing real easy, apple walnut stuffing, man. And just mix it up with some onion, green onion, a little garlic. It's smelling pretty good over there.
You're killing me, Marty. You're killing
some
me.
brown rice, a little celery mixed into it, gives it a neat flavor when you mix it into the stuffing. Man, you can, just like my son Christian, man, he throws everything in a plate and mixes it all up. So you just chop up your duck and throw it all up in there. And that dark meat of that duck is just so succulent with the sweet cake.
Just so you'll know, Marty, though, I had to beg, borrow, and steal to get those ducks because I didn't shoot one.
No, that's okay. You're going to be eating them, and there's no pellets in them. I can tell you. No pellets. Hey, the pellets make for extra crunchy.
That's right, the extra crunchies.
And then we made some sweet kick duck breasts, and what goes well with anything is the chipotle rubbed baked potato. Real easy. Just rub it with some, pour a little bit of that on it, wrap it up in the foil. I threw a little garlic and a little salt, little garlic salt in there, just to amp it up a little bit. It gives it a little bit of spicy crust on the outside, but the potato comes out sweet. It's amazing.
Man.
So yeah, you can make this stuff at home, real easy. All our recipes are on anythingsauces.com, and we have our Dizzy Bird's famous spices and the Creole line is all going into Kroger. I know we've been saying it for months, but it's actually going in there in the next couple weeks. So they got it all worked out in the system, and here we go, folks.
Enough of us asking for it at Kroger,
new
right?
tastes, new flavors, new recipes.
It's going to be there.
It's a new day.
Well, thank you so much, Marty. I tell you what, these recipes are awesome, and a lot of people don't know. They go duck hunting, but they don't know how to cook a duck. You can overcook a duck quick.
I've done it.
Have you done it, Brandon?
Done it. Yeah.
He turns from great eating to shoe leather in like 3.2 seconds.
It real quick.
Real quick. So we thank Marty for that, and Marty's given us a great avenue now. I can't wait for the show to be over now. I got to try some of that, Marty.
The trick is
what?
use a meat thermometer.
A meat thermometer.
Yep, and same with chicken. As soon as it gets to that temperature, pull it quick. It'll still be juicy and tender inside, but there will be no red juices.
So what should our thermometer be?
It depends on what the.
I mean, if it's like a duck.
Poultry's usually about 175 to 185.
And duck's about 175, somewhere along there.
Yeah, you want to keep it on the low side if you want it more tender. And just don't keep it cooking after it hits that temp. You pull it.
We may never burn another duck.
I don't know. We'll see.
Well, thank you, Marty. We appreciate it very, 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 very much. You can check him out at anythingsauces.com. Great recipes he has on there, and you can go through Southern Woods and Waters website to get there. We appreciate Marty and Rochelle. What does she do?
She runs around like a chicken with her head cut off, man. She's the actual Dizzy Bird. Everybody thinks I'm Dizzy Bird.
She is a Dizzy Bird.
She's a Dizzy Bird. She's great.
Hey, everybody saw the Christmas special going, Rochelle, she's got some energy, doesn't she?
Oh, yeah, she's the one, man. You got the brains and then you got the brawn.
That's right. Great job. We appreciate both Marty and Rochelle with the anythingsauces.com. Check them out, okay? We've got Brandon on here, and Brandon, the show's just about over. We had a lot of great questions. I still say, and I want to hit this before we leave the show, food plots will help a deer herd tremendously. It'll also help the hunter, but it's going to help that deer. tremendously. Right now, acorns are kind of souring.
Yeah.
They're been covered by rain, and now fixing to be snow, so they'll be soured.
Yeah, we don't know what it's going to look like.
We don't know what it's going to look like. That's right. So the food plots, whether it be turnip greens, winter wheat, whatever, even the turnip greens are turning some now.
Yeah.
But mustard, kale, radishes, they're hitting them.
Yeah, they're hitting them right now. They seem, as far as with the places that we run, it's early bow season. You know, they're wearing it out. The acorns come in. You know, they kind of go to those acorns and do their natural thing. Right now, if you've got some food in the ground, get on it. You know, you got.
Well, that acorn's like a little Debbie's Hostess cake.
That's right.
You know,
And that's what they want.
Well,
you
you
know,
got to have it.
Yeah, they got to have it, and they know they got to have it, and they're going to get it. But when you get to the weather like it is right now,
Yeah.
and it's and it puts them in front of you, and that's the biggest thing. It'll put them in front of you, give you more time to look at the deer. Number one, you're not trying to rush and take a shot with the food plot, things like that. But right now, this time of year, you can really help push them through the winter as well.
I'm glad you said that.
easier
You
on
know,
them.
I hadn't thought about it too much, but a food plot does give you an opportunity to take
That's
a
right.
really
you're not
good
trying
shot.
To, if you've got let's say a kid you're taking, or an adult that had never shot one, if you can get them out there in front of them, they can take their time as far as getting a better shot. Breathe, take their time, study the deer, and it helps guys like me and you. Being able to watch multiple deer at the same time. People ask me all the time, I probably get asked more than anything, how to age a deer on the hoof. Once you learn to do it, you can do it at the drop of a hat. But if you can watch 3 or 4 age classes of deer at the same time somewhere in a food plot, it's the perfect place to do it. If you can do that, you can really start learning age classes.
Thank you, Brandon. We're gonna touch just a couple of things in just a second, but right now we have our giveaway, and we're gonna do that. This is our contest, and tonight, remember that Klingon machete I showed you? The hand paddle from Caney Fork Outdoors, we're going to give that away tonight. Be the 5th caller here, 737-7767. We got a nice snake charmer, machete, sculling, anything you want to do.
Rock pushing.
Be right
pancake
back.
flipping.
Be right back with more Southern Woods and Waters. Thanks.